Hello and happy Friday. I hope you're doing really well today. We're back with the Lucky Librarian run, even though there are really no librarian things to be done at this point, except continuing to not burn books. We're moving on to the next part of the tales today. I'm hoping that we can find the battery that we need, and I think we still need a few pieces of scrap metal as well so that we can actually finish repairing the tower in Mountain Town. And yesterday we had a lot of fun running around in the dark and in the endless night, running around in auroras and trying to get used to things. And I think we're gonna be okay. I definitely think it was a good idea to just practice running around at night because I'm just not used to that. Of course, the good thing is, unlike with Endless Night, we don't need to worry about it being endless. You know, we can travel during the day. We don't need to worry quite so much about the temperatures. And I think we noticed yesterday that there's really not that many predators on the path between the tower and the HRV transition cave, which was my biggest concern. Um, and I think what we can maybe also consider doing to make it easier on ourselves is actually clearing out that area of wolves while we're looking for a battery today. We'll see. That's at least sort of my rough plan for today. We'll see how it actually goes. Let's just jump right in. I still can't believe we're like 20 days away from 200 days. It's absolutely just mind-blowing to me, given that there were so many times where I would just lose my run just before 50 days, and I'm so surprised. All right, let's see how we're doing. We've got some broth and some venison, but it's already cooked, so I don't think we can use that for stew. That's what it is. That's the word I'm looking for. But let's just eat this so we're not smelly and go out looking for... I'm pretty sure that's all I had on the to-do list. Yeah, find battery and scrap metal and make more arrows. We do have a storm lantern back here. It's actually in pretty decent condition. So we might want to break down the storm lantern that we have and swap them out. No, this is also at 91%. We'll see. We'll see what we find in terms of scrap metal or things that we can break down for scrap metal. Oh, no chance of maglins. Because of course not. I'm gonna try to not use a torch if I can avoid it. Very quiet this day. This looks like we're gonna get a blizzard for sure. Oh, we're probably also gonna want to make more arrows soon. I think that might have been on the to-do list, but I ignored it. We can do that at the barn, over by whatever the name of that farm is called. Paradise Meadows, I think it is. We can definitely... Ha! Get acorns. We can definitely make our arrows there. We have arrowheads on us. I believe we even have some birch saplings already cured. I'm really going outside of my comfort zone walking around without a torch. I have lost so many good runs to that very mistake that it feels weird to be doing it intentionally. As of right now, we have a pretty good field of view. And I think if we really needed to, push came to shove, we could get a torch fast enough. Alright, so we're now taking cold damage, and we also picked up acorns. Hello, Hotika. Welcome in. It's great to see you again. I hope you're having a good Friday. All's quiet on the... I don't know what direction we're going. I don't know if this is the Western Front or not. Let's check the back seat. Also nothing. Also nothing. Okay. I still don't see any wolves. Let's... Can we pop the hood? No, it's broken. The front of the car is all smashed in. I think we're gonna end up warming up in this church up front, up ahead of us. And then from there we'll move on to the... there's like that little trailer thing. I think we might really have to get a battery at the bridge. I wonder if we'd have more luck if we actually had an aurora, because then we could see which ones have, like, glowing lights. But I don't know if that's how that works, or if, you know, if the game would then say, oh, we do have a wolf over there. Okay. Oh, he noticed us. Wow, he's fast. Alright. Okay, so I missed a shot. But I'm proud of myself. I didn't use the fire cheese for once. That's very, very rare for me. I knew that there was a pretty good chance I would miss that shot by doing that, though. Thing. How do you not... I don't understand. It definitely looks like there should be a battery there with that little red thing.
I'll take it.
Go inside to warm up a little bit before we check that car. I don't understand. Oh, how are we doing on cloth? Do I need more cloth? I could use more cloth. Let's break this down. Ah, St. Christopher's. So cute.
I am not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Astrid complaining about the carry weight. Alright, we're at least going to stay in here until we get rid of the hypothermia risk. That's the plan. I don't know if we need more reclaimed wood. We have 47 sticks. That should be fine. We can prep some acorns and some tea and stuff while we're waiting. We have healed our hypothermia risk, it looks like. I can appreciate that. Lots of books in here. Honestly, the churches in this game are great for finding books. I could maybe take a quick nap. But we're almost warmed up. We've already gotten rid of our hypothermia risk, so I guess we might as well continue. especially while the weather is somewhat okay. How over-encumbered are we? We're actually relatively over-encumbered, but why? Let's just eat this just to get it out of our inventory. Well, we do have the heavy hammer with us, which is maybe a little bit overkill. I'm just carrying way too much stuff, as always. I mean, 89. We could maybe fix that up. Yeah, we could maybe repair our pants and our shirts. Don't know if it's really necessary, but it might make a little bit of a difference. Okay. We have successfully repaired something, multiple somethings. All right, let's go. Okay, Astrid. There's probably like a bunny or two around here, either here or up on the hill. Yeah, see, this definitely looks like it's empty. The other one, the truck, it looks like it's there. So I don't understand. Are they really that rare? Though I suppose from the top it's going to be mostly blue. Because if I'm remembering correctly, the batteries are like blue and white. Oh, it's actually warmed up. This is nice. Okay. I hear a wolf somewhere off in the distance. I hope that we have accelerant. Because we really might need that if we have to start a fire quickly because of the bear. Although I might be able to also get him without, you know, without needing to fire cheese as well. Hey Zert, welcome in. It's great to see you. I hope you're having a good Friday so far. We're currently on our way to the bridge because none of these cars have had batteries, I guess. I thought this would be, you know, no big deal. I wouldn't have to drag a battery in with me because there are so many cars here. I figured it would just be no problem, but I haven't found a single battery in any of the cars. So, we're heading up to the Bear Bridge to see if maybe one of those cars has something for us. I didn't realize that the, like, spawn rate of batteries was so low. I thought here in Milton we'd probably find, like, 6 batteries alone. I'm trying to remember if we checked out there. I don't think so. I think we've only checked in town so far. Although I'm not entirely sure. It's been a week. My memory has apparently decided to delete itself. We also haven't like checked the trucks down by the by Paradise Meadows. I can't remember if there's a vehicle over here or not. But the weather is pretty clear and good right now, so I'm just gonna keep going. That's where I found mine in a truck. Okay. Yeah, I know we've checked the ones here by the church. We just did that. And I know we checked a lot of the ones in town. But we haven't gone down to the farm, which I know there should be 1 to 2 trucks there. And I can't remember right now if we checked all the cars on the Orca side. I think we checked the one out front, but I don't think I checked the truck or 2 that's like behind the Orca near the climbing area, you know? I don't think I've checked that truck. Sending good RNG, thank you. I feel like we're gonna need it. But I'm really pushing myself today. I don't want to be overly confident, but after yesterday I realized that I can definitely do more than I give myself credit for. So today I'm wandering around trying not to fire cheese. I'm trying to save my matches at the moment, so I figured, well, this is fine for now. We've got a sapling over there and a sapling up ahead. This looks like birch, that looks like maple. I'll get those both on the way through. Or at least the birch. I really need the birch. Maple we've kind of got plenty of at this point. Alright, Mr. Maple, come to mama. I really need more maple. I have 1 cured one on me. And I think we have a couple curing here and there, but we don't have a ton of them. We definitely have more maple, and the way I go through arrows, it's just not enough. So I don't know if they fixed this bear, but in the past, now I don't come over here very often, but in the past he has been kind of glitchy. And never in the sense that, like, he actually reaches me where he shouldn't be able to or anything like that. But, I have had him sort of glitch through car walls as he's turning. It's just great for a jump scare. Flare gun will kill green wolves, but do not think they will scare them. And, unfortunately, I have no flare shells. I have been without flare shells for so long. I've had 1 this entire game. And I am just so surprised. Why did I pick those up? I don't need that. I'm so surprised that they're just nowhere to be found anymore. I now have 3 hooks. That's cool. We're at least warm in here. Nothing. Yeah, I'm wondering if they've nerfed the amount of flare shells in the world, or if they're just in places I'm not checking, if that was like part of the loot reshuffle. Or one other thing I've thought of is maybe they're making things like flare shells rarer, so that when they add in the trader, you'll have a reason to use him. It'll be like for things that you don't come across very easily. I don't know. Yeah, they should definitely fix that. I'm crouching because I thought I heard something. And I don't want to be surprised by him. I think we're good. I'd like to see him, though. There he is! I see him! He's digging. I think it's a bug. Maybe we could make them would be a reason to go to Blackrock. Yeah! I wouldn't mind if it's like you have to make them, you know, like with the bullets, that you can get a few in the world, but that if you need more, you need to make them. I wouldn't mind that. I see him coming. What side of the truck is he gonna come around? I think on the right. Also nothing. Okay, he is coming. We can do this. We can do this without the fire cheese. I'm so sure. Alright. Here he comes, here he comes. This is one of your favorite bears to hunt. I also think he's relatively fun to hunt because there's so many cars and stuff that you can use and... I was preparing to dive into this car. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was pretty cool. Oops, not badges. Back to game. Alright, this guy is definitely one of my favorite bears to hunt. Seriously, why do they have to do this? This makes it look like that's where the battery is, and it's just not there. He's just playing dead. Wow! Wow. Right in the face. I'm really proud of that shot. I didn't even have to cheese it. Cheez-Its. Okay, please be here. No! A Polaroid. Hey, bud, I was up and about the other day finally. Got all the way up above Milton, near the tower up there. Legs feeling great. Dad. I don't think there are any more cars over here. I think that's kind of the end. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been over this way before. There's a truck under the bridge, maybe one there. Yes, you're right. There is one down, like, on the river thing. Hopefully it's not smashed. Like, the front of it. I'm seriously so surprised by this. Maybe I will need to bring in a battery to the next one, because the next one's going to be in... Well, I'm definitely going to have to now that I think about it. The next radio tower that we'll do is in FM. And... yeah, there's no chance that we're going to find a battery there. We're going to have to bring one in. Hey, Oogie, welcome in. It's great to see you. How you doing today? We just killed a bear. So Astrid is now wandering around completely carefree. Is there a cave up here? How have I never been up here before? I guess I don't really have a reason to come up here. Still. It's just a... No, there is a cave here. Hey, Mike, welcome in. What the heck is this cave? How have I never known about this? Where does this go? I don't need sticks. Stop picking up sticks. That reminds me, we actually have more than 40 sticks. Okay, I don't understand how I can have like 1,000 hours in this game and have never been here before. How is this possible?
This much gear.
Cool. Welcome in, Mike. I hope you're having a good day. If you have any questions about the challenges or anything like that, don't be afraid to ask. Hopefully the things are self-explanatory, though. Does it have an exit? Where does this go? Gosh. Also, even though it's ruined, we did technically find good clothes in the sense that we found thermal underwear. Oh, maybe I should leave this on. What is this?
Oh,
I wonder if this is set up for, like, a future region? But the only region I can see them adding right now, like, for the story, would be onto DP, I would think. Oh, did I not call Astrid complaining? I thought I did. Oh, I did. Okay. Also, I'm gonna say I didn't know counts as I don't know. Actually, I definitely said I don't know. It's easy to miss this cave because the bear takes your attention. Absolutely. I actually don't even think I've ever gone past where the, like... We've killed this bear before, but when I do, I don't hang out up here. Usually I just stay on the bridge. I don't think I've... Except to, like, loot the car on the other side of the bridge, I don't think I've ever actually... You know... We have an exit. I don't think I've ever actually gone beyond the bridge. In fact, as we were turning up out onto the hill, I was like, is that a path? Never seen that before. I'm getting so distracted. This is definitely not the plan for today, but I'm so curious. I have to know. It's another part of Mountain Town. All right, we need to map this. I need to know where we are.
Man, I could use a drink.
So I'm assuming the plane crash is somewhere over here? Can I get to the plane crash from here? Is that the deal? I have to find out now. We should have something to eat. I guess we'll have some pork and beans. We can also drop this can. We don't need to carry around 4 cans. Hey, there's a deer carcass. There's a cache up here. Okay. We found a prepper's cache, or a bunker of sorts. Obviously not the one that's part of the tails, but... Huh! What a day! Alright, let's see. Anything in here? Probably not, because this is Interloper, so... We'll be lucky if we find anything except, like... maybe some reclaimed wood or something. There's a dead body. There's a heavy hammer!
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Worn trail boots. And lantern fuel. I actually wanted to see... We could harvest these for leather. That might not be the worst idea. Okay, I know we can't really actually carry around 2 heavy hammers, but we could leave one behind somewhere. Prepper's pie! How do you make prepper's pie? What's in it? Acorn grounds, reishi mushroom, burdock root. Water, cooking oil, salt. Alright. Okay, I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. This was an exciting detour that we just took. No, stop picking that one. I want this one. And there we see the prepper's cache. Cool, cool, cool. I'm moving so slowly. I'm just trying to get an idea of where this is in relation to other things. Oh, I get it now! I was saying... like last time that we played this run, I was seeing the crows over this deer, and I was like, what are they talking about? How do you get there? Now I know. I know where we are. Hey, DC, welcome in. I'm really good. I just discovered a part of Mountain Town that I didn't know existed, even though I have been playing this game for 1,000 hours already. I just discovered how to get up to this overlook area. And we one-shot a bear. So, you know, this has been probably the most successful half hour of streaming I've ever had. Yeah, it was like, I don't know how I've spent this much time in the game and have... And this has 2 kilos on it. Why not? Sure. I don't know if I can get away with this time-wise because of the temperature, but we're gonna try. Yeah, so we take a little cold damage. Yeah, I absolutely know where I am now. I see it, I get it, it makes sense. Now we have Maglan's weather, of course. Why wouldn't we? It's probably too windy, yeah. I wonder if there's a wind blocked spot we can use. Maybe around this corner.
Oh, so cold.
Yeah, I guess I have to say that this is one of the more successful half hours I've ever had in this game. Maglan's weather. 100% awesome.
Come on, little fire.
So yeah, that's what's new, and I hope you're having a good day so far, DC. It's good to see you.
Perfect.
Let's throw some more coal, or throw a coal on the fire. Even though it's not that cold, we really didn't need to use it. It's heavy. We could cook something, though. We could cook some venison stew. We have enough for 2, I
need to
think.
find food.
New areas are always nice to find, for sure. And just to know how it all connects and to understand the map just a little bit better is really nice. I was saying last time we were in this region, when I was repairing the, or starting to repair the tower, I was over here by this bunny pond, and I heard the crows yammering about this deer, but I didn't know how to get there. So I was looking up there, I'm like, is that for, like, the plane crash? Or is that something else? I was like, no, the plane crash is that way. It has to be something else, but how do I get there? And now I know. Now I know. How are we doing on water? We could definitely use some
fluid intake.
Astrid could definitely use some fluid intake. Thanks for that. I like that a lot. Sound alert. Also... Cheers. I'm sure at some point today you've asked what we're doing or how's it going or something. Any of those things count.
Feels like night is coming.
Does it, Astrid? Does it feel like night is coming? Right, we can make one more thing of venison stew. And we can also cook this last bit of meat. We might as well eat this while it's warming us up and stuff. Let's add some sticks. We definitely don't need over 50 sticks. Might want to make some more water though.
I'd lie down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Yeah, we do need to let Astrid get some sleep. Oh, I didn't mean to eat the acorns. Whoops. Yeah, there we go, to make it official. What is the plan? Yeah, the plan is to try and finish up getting all the things we need to repair the transmitter here in Mountain Town, and then finding the bunker associated with it in HRV. That's the plan. We'll see what the game actually lets us do. Find books and punch wolves. And she's all out of books. Okay, we've now made tea, and we've made one of the fancy recipes. And we successfully started a fire. Did I already call Maglan's weather? I did. Good. So many things to keep track of. We should maybe make a little bit more water before we pull torches, but then we'll pull torches and call it a night. Oh no. Did I not have enough time left on that fire? I think that was the problem. I don't think it was the wind. But I'm not sure. It could have been the wind. It did seem pretty fast. But we're not cold, so it must have just been that it went out. Silly me. Now Astrid's moving at a snail's pace. So the other day I got this, it wasn't really an advertisement, but it also sort of was, if that makes sense. I was scrolling through Instagram Reels, and I saw this post that, that was essentially advertising, for a show that's happening in London, which I always get all this like travel content and stuff in cities that I don't live in or haven't been in years. And this was one of those. I ended up getting like it's probably because I've just liked other things like that in the past, but like I've gotten restaurant suggestions for places in London or in, you know, Paris or Prague or whatever, all these different cities that I'm just not in. But I happened to see that in London right now there's a performance at one of their theaters where they've taken the movie Spirited Away and they've sort of redesigned it for the theater, and it's in Japanese but with English subtitles, which I don't really know how theater with subtitles work, but apparently that's how it works for this show. And they've got like these puppets and stuff to do a lot of the cool like demon character type things and stuff. The little clips that they showed, it looks absolutely amazing. So I kind of wish that I was in London, but alas, I am not. Alright, we are already full enough, I think, with food. We just need to sleep. Just gotta get Astrid to sleep. Put her to bed. Yeah, I haven't been to a theater production in years. Very, very, very long time, at least. I used to actually, when I was in high school, I actually used to take part in theater stuff as well. Which I also have not done that in a very long time. Oh, it's already morning. But Astrid is still so tired. Maybe I just give her like 2 more hours of sleep. But yeah, like elementary school through high school, I used to take part in plays and musicals and stuff, and it's kind of too bad that I don't do that anymore. Maybe I should join a theater group. I'm not like especially good or anything, but it's a lot of fun, especially when you're in like cast and crew type positions and not like leads. There's guys running back and forth with giant signs with dialogue on them. Somehow I feel like it's probably digitized, but I like that idea better. I think that would be much more amusing. We probably could actually get through this cave without the lantern. Let's see. Let's see how much we can do, because it's relatively bright in here. This is much better than where we were yesterday. Okay, this part we're gonna need a torch or something. Actually, honestly, if I was involved in theater right now, I think I'd really be interested in helping out with, like, sets and costume design and stuff like that. Lots of the prep work. I already checked this, didn't I? I did. There are no charcoal pieces available for us. And they're dressed as the scenery like trees, yes. Wait, there's a wolf carcass. How did I not see the wolf carcass on our way in? How did that happen? You know what? Let's do it. Let's grab the ravaged wolf carcass. Alright, let's just do this real quick with our knife, and then we'll use our hands for the rest. An hour and 24 minutes. Oh well. The delicious sounds of ripping a wolf apart. Now we're extra stinky. I really love the cave entrances. The design is just so good. Let's eat this as well. Not that we really need to eat, but I'm hoping to lighten our load a little bit. Did I turn around? No. This is the correct side, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because those birds are probably over our bear right now. How are we doing on matches? We have 12. Okay, I really want to avoid using matches if I can. I don't know how long we can go without needing to use a match, but we'll see. The good thing is we should be heading to HRV. I never thought I'd say that that's a good thing, but we'll be heading to HRV where we should hopefully find some matches, and by hopefully I mean we'll definitely find matches. There are guaranteed matches, at least one box, if not like, I think there's more. I think there's probably like 2 or 3 guaranteed boxes in HRV. Because I'm pretty sure the ones we found yesterday in that cave on Hushed River, I'm pretty sure those are guaranteed. I think there are some guaranteed ones up like that rope climb beyond the bear. There's like, if you go to the left instead of the right to the ice cave, there's another cave there, and I think there's always matches there too. I could be wrong about that one though. I don't think those are they might not be guaranteed. I think they are, but I'm not sure. And then I'm pretty sure you find matches at either signal fire, like whichever one you have. Again, I could be wrong about these things. I wonder if players see different shapes of the cave exit. Someone said it looks like a unicorn, and now that's all I ever see. I've always seen it as a wolf. Like, to me it looks like a wolf head. I'm gonna have to take a look and see if I can see the unicorn. Yeah, okay, I've just never gone beyond this car before. I guess that's how I've missed it. I think we only checked this. No, okay, we did check the inside as well. I know we didn't check the inside of all of these cars because we were waiting for the bear, and I didn't want to be surprised by him. gonna have to start using the whetstone on our knife again. Oh, of course, I was wondering why I'm so over-encumbered, but then I remembered we have 2 heavy hammers on us now. That would definitely be part of the reason. We were already over-encumbered, but that's not helping. Feathers. There's little bear peeps. Nothing. And more nothing. It's a nothing burger. Oh, I shouldn't have said the B word. I just had lunch, but I'm already hungry again. And now I can't stop thinking about the word burger. Great. It's like the whole don't think of the pink elephant or whatever it is. Okay, I suppose we're gonna need to use a match. Or what we could do is drop some of this stuff. And drop a few of these things. And then go check that other car at the bottom. Oh, that's much better. Because there should be a truck down there, as we discussed earlier. I don't know if the front will be smashed in and we might not even be able to open the hood of the car or truck or whatever. But it's definitely worth checking out. We did check this one already. I just left it closed so that I could actually see the bear. But still, if I leave it open, then I know that I've checked it. Oh, a scrawled message. I know you can't help but try and go. Just be safe. I love you. A memento hint. Wait a minute. Crashed prison transport bus. Radio tower. What is this climb? It seems like that's another part of this map that I have never been to before, because it does not sound familiar. Also nothing.
I think I can use this.
Fleece mittens. Actually, we can't really use them except to... We could break stuff down in the car, I suppose. Like, we could break down these trail boots. This map is confusing, I agree. To be honest, a lot of the maps are kind of confusing to me in the way that they're depicted versus how they actually are. They're not wrong. It's just because it doesn't show like the terrain differences, I find it very hard to figure out which level of the map we're talking about, if that makes sense. That's the climb out of Melton on the way to Trappers. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is very different from where I was thinking. I love how there's just this random fur limb on the map. Memento hint. Huh. Well, I haven't found a memento cache key anywhere yet, so it's not like that's very helpful. Burdock root! We could make prepper's pie! I've never seen so much burdock root in one space before. Wow, it's actually warm. My hope is that it's gonna clear up so that we can actually make a Maglen's fire. HRV got me lost a lot in my early days. You know what? I still get lost in HRV. I have mapped that place, not completely, but I've mapped quite a lot of it. And forced myself to stay in there for like stretches of 20 days at a time, just wandering around and mapping. I still keep messing up and getting lost. This is definitely not the way I'm supposed to get down, but it'll do. I'm gonna consider this a reasonable goat. This was not the intended path, but it certainly worked. And there are bunnies over there. Okay, let's see. Need to leave that unprepared to use on pie. Oh, okay. So you don't actually prep it first? Or you just mean prep it but don't cook it? Let's see. Goat. That's what I was looking for. This was a reasonable goat. Totally reasonable. Oh yeah, it does show it as root and not as having already been cut up and stuff. Okay. Thanks for the heads up though, I almost certainly would have. I have no other weapons in my inventory. I wanted to try and stone the bunny. I definitely would have tried to prep it first. Alright, I'm gonna try my best to actually stone a bunny. I haven't had practice with this recently. As we all know, this has never been my strong suit, but there is that one feat that's like stone a bunny from 150 feet away or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how far. But I also have no idea how to judge that distance in the game. Nope. It's okay.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Is that so, Astrid? That recipe is very prized. I'm really excited that we found it. I'm gonna have to grab a few more stones. Oh no! Or throw a stone at the ground. That works too, I suppose. Where is he going? That was awful. Awful, terrible, no good shot. Seriously, I can't look at burdock without thinking, first, when it's there, it makes me think of Subnautica, and then when it's like this, it makes me think of Harry Potter. I just need like one more rose hip. Alright, bunny, where did you go? There you are. There you are, bunny. Oh! Why am I so bad at this? I know you gotta aim with your thumb. The problem is I'm trying to do it from far away to potentially get whatever that achievement is. Because I know that I could crouch and get up really close and stuff, and that would be way easier, but I'm trying so hard to get it at a distance. I definitely hit it. just had no power to it anymore. Here, bunny, bunny, bunny. Okay, I actually need you to be far away from me for this to work. Wait, where are we now? He's like here. Nope. Alright, I'm actually gonna map here because I have no idea. Oh, wait, that's the road. Huh. Wait, which bridge is that? That's not the Bear Bridge, is it? No, that can't be the Bear Bridge. I'm learning all sorts of stuff today. That's not what I wanted to do.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Stop doing that, Astrid! I'm trying to do this. Keep pressing the wrong hotkey. Well, I can't go back that way. I have to... That must be the Bear Bridge, then. Yeah, I know where we are. Okay, I know where we are. It's fine. We're not lost. Alright, I guess we're just gonna drop these stones. There's just no point. So I guess I have to go down the other side. Astrid just getting out her aggression right now. Alright, I guess we have to go down the other side of the bridge in order to potentially find the truck. Oh. Or is there not one? On this side either. Is it possible it didn't spawn? Okay, there's a bunny there. Don't look down, don't look down. Oh look, we've got some reishi. We're gonna need that for the pie as well. What was the last thing? We needed burdock root. We needed reishi mushrooms. The last one was. I'm gonna have to take a look at the recipe. Speaking of recipe, I have not made the cornbread yet, so I'm gonna need to do that probably tonight. Just in case anything goes wrong with the recipe and I need to make another one. Recipes. Purpose pie. Acorn grounds, that's what it is. And to make acorn grounds, don't I need what, like 4 acorns? Acorn grounds. I need 4 cooked acorns and a heavy hammer. Okay, so we still need 1. Do you see what I see? I have none of those regular errands? That's Also weird. How is there a flock of only one? Oh, there he is. There's another one. I missed him.
I barely walk with this much gear.
I missed him. Oh, bummer. It's okay. But cool, we got a Tarmy. And thank you very much for the streamer wellness. I do appreciate that. Cheers. So important. My upper back and my shoulders have been like really tight recently. I've been really trying to focus on sitting up straight and standing up straight and stuff, and let me tell you, my muscle, oh there it is, there's the car. My back and shoulder muscles are not happy about it. They're like, wait, you really have to do work now? Morning coffee with Mouse. Hi Mouse in chat, welcome in Ferret, it's great to see you. I hope you're having a good morning. A delicious cup of coffee. God, we're so slow all the time. I know it's my own fault. But still. It doesn't mean I can't be annoyed by it. So what are we thinking? Is this going to be too smashed up for us to actually open the hood? I'm thinking it is. Yeah. Yeah, too smashed up front. That's kind of what I was fearing. And yet we can get into the trunk. Can you repair some animal clothes, please, and thank you? I can certainly try. Our bunny hat and our deerskin pants definitely use a repairing. Just gonna have to see, where did I leave? Let's see. Mountain Town. We've got bunnies and gray mothers. The deer up near the tower, but I don't think that's gonna be done yet. So we'll do the bunny gear. Back on Lucky Librarian, exciting. Yes, we are. I figured one day of exposure therapy was okay. And actually, I'm very proud of myself. I have not done any fire cheesing today. And I failed to kill the wolf that was coming our way, but I also didn't get mauled, so I still consider it a win. And we killed a bear, so that ain't bad. Actually, it was a really good shot. I don't mean to brag, but I did one-shot him. I was very happy about that. But we've had no luck so far finding a battery, which is really what we need in order to continue the tales. So, not sure how that's gonna go.
I need anything right about now.
Lily, happy Friday, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, and also more good news. I found an area of Mountain Town that I have literally never been to before, and in doing so, I ended up at a bunker and ended up getting the recipe for Prepper's Pie. So that's exciting. Aha, there's more mushrooms. We can grab the mushrooms. So we need that for Prepper's Pie. Yeah, I don't know how I have 1,000 hours in this game and have never discovered this cave before. But yes, that's exactly what happened. I discovered a new cave. A new to me cave. Let's see. We got a sapling. We also got one earlier, but I forgot to call it. And Lily's in chat. We're currently in Mountain Town. We're near the Spruce Bridge where the bear is. I was hoping that with all the cars on the bridge we'd find a battery for the tower repairs. I haven't found one yet. We did find a second hammer though. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this run really is chock full of luck. I can't believe we went so long without a hammer because it got knocked out of our hands because of a bear. And then by killing a bear, I ended up just stumbling upon a place that I had never been to before. And it happened to have a heavy hammer. If that's not irony. Oh god, my brain just went, it's more like hammery, which is not a word. And just really, really, really bad. I apologize. So yeah, over here is our bear. I've been trying to avoid making a fire without, like, by using, matches. So far I've only made one Maglin's fire. But I think we might have to, so that we can actually harvest him. Actually, I wonder, we could take a little nap in the car. Just a little nap. Let's just have a carrot for now. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to use... We'll use a fire striker. Oh, I forgot we found firewood. I need to put that down too. That's also a bingo event.
Come on, little fire.
Let's see, firewood. We do need to finish boiling our water. Where is our cooking pot? Did I leave it up on the other fire? I thought I picked it up when I picked up the water.
Look for shelter.
I think that's what happened. That's upsetting. The sky looks very pink. I wonder if we're gonna have an aurora. Hours. Let's throw reclaimed wood and some sticks on the fire. We'll just use this. We'll just hatchet our way through the entire bear.
I'm getting tired.
Okay, firstly, that scared the heck out of me. Secondly, I completely forgot that we need to make food instantly, immediately. How long does it take to make this? 56 minutes. And I let our water boil out. What's with this glitch? Where's my water? Eh? What happened to our water? Okay, so we have an aurora, and we let her water evaporate, which was not intentional. What a cool aurora. We have 20 minutes left on the harvesting too. Again. There we go. Food. Excellent. Let's make some more. Let's drink something. This will be fine. This is fine. What I don't understand is, how do the lights work if there's no battery?
I think I can use this.
Water glitch? Add yesterday's getting stuck in the ice, finding all the bugs. Yeah, that was a glitch for sure. That is also something I need to put in here. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I tend to just have glitchy bears, but apparently the times have changed. Our bear meat is already moldy. We actually really need to harvest it ASAP. Space magic, of course.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
2 minutes until boiled. Okay, I don't know why, but my brain is just starting to sing moldy bear meat to the tune of Happy Birthday. I may have mentioned on stream before that sometimes my brain does this. It's sort of started since playing Minecraft, I think. At some point we came across Mossy Cobblestone and we started singing Mossy Cobble to you. Well, my brain just went moldy bear meat to you, moldy bear meat to you. Great, thank you, very helpful. I really appreciate that brain. The great thing about streaming is the intrusive thoughts always win. I love that the bear quarter is just thrown into the snow over here. We can do this. We don't need the feathers this time. Happy moldy bear meat to you. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Seriously, I don't know what's wrong with my brain sometimes. Ah, cheers to being crazy. Minutes, this is done. Might as well eat it. I actually am going to pick this up just because it's kind of annoying me that it's in the way. 24 minutes on this. I guess I kind of need to sleep as well. close to another object. Too close to another object. Too far away to place object. There we go. Alright, we're not going to cook any more meat. We've got 4.5 hours on the fire. I'm gonna try and sleep a little bit. When the bear meat to you, it looks like moss and it tastes like moss too. I can't sleep that long. Let's do 2 hours. It really does look like moss, especially since the texture update. So that's 3 hours on this fire. Let's do another 2 hours of sleep. Astrid is just like, please just let me have one decent night's sleep. Please. And I'm just looking at her like, no. Still got 2 hours on this. Alright, fine. We'll do another 2. Poor Astrid. Sorry, I gotta plug something in over here. Go. Oh, what a beautiful morning! We still have over an hour on this. What we could do now is actually cook some more bear meat. Sleep for another hour. Who wants a moss burger? You've cooked it enough. You might actually not get parasites from it. This is actually not a terrible plan. We can sleep and cook and sleep and cook. Yay, morning again! Yes, it's so nice to actually have morning. Wow, I almost just ran into the fire. Not want to do that. Let's go dump the meat over here. Oh, that's the half kilo. Alright, one of my lights is flickering in a very, very high frequency. I don't think you can see it on stream, but every so often I take note of it, and it's really very, very frustrating, very annoying. There we go. And while this is cooking, we can tear up 2.5. Or just 2, I suppose. I don't even know why I'm bothering with all this bear meat. I probably won't finish harvesting all of his meat. It doesn't really make sense. So I'm not going to be carrying it all with us. It's too heavy. Although what we could do is we could bring them back and forth and back and forth. Hey, Watch Plays, welcome in. Oh, Cert, thank you for that streamer wellness level 2. Definitely a good idea for me to go stretch my legs. Let's make some water. Having an IRL Aurora? It feels like it. You should have studied harder. Yes, that's the problem. Hey, Mav, welcome in. Too heavy is his mouse carrying 200 pounds. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. No, I'm just not going to carry a 35-pound bear with me. It doesn't make sense. Alright, so Zert has redeemed Streamer Wellness level 2, so I'm gonna go take a quick break. It's been an hour and a half, it's probably a good idea for me to take a quick break. Just stretch my legs, make an iced tea, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. In the meantime, let's put on a mini game. Maybe someone will win, that's also a bingo event. So, we'll see. Good luck to you all, and see you in just a few. Alright, I'm back. And yes, you can add emotes and GG to Watch Plays. Let's see, we've got a minigame winner. Also, I realized that I forgot to pause the game, and so we just had the crackling of the fire in the background. Oops. Oh well. Okay, so one thing we did need to do, and it's probably a good idea to do while the weather is nice, is we need to go and get our cooking pot. So we should go do that before I forget. Okay, so we've gotten some not so great torches. We've gotten a few decent torches, but let's see. Did we get any really good ones? We did get one that was 48%. That's actually very good. So we've pulled a good torch and a terrible torch. We're not carrying more than 10 yet, though. So. I might leave a few more things behind here. I guess we don't really need to. It's not that bad at the moment. Yes, Waffle goes to make tea, you're right. Yeah, I'm back. It's steeping. It's one of those cold brew teas. Bingo number 9 needs banned. I never want that one. What is that again? Hold on, let me look. Number 9. Waffle dies in game. Well, it happened yesterday. Of course, to be fair, I did actually choose to kill Astrid, and so we died. I have that one separate from Astrid Dies because it's it's for like any game that we play. But yeah, I agree. I don't like that one at all either. It still needs to steep just a few minutes longer. I love these. These are fantastic. Any sort of tea, like iced tea that you can prep cold. So convenient. I can't believe I left the pot over here. Yeah, that's why I have it worded like that, because I have one specifically for Astrid dies. They both get called if that happens. But since so many of the events are TLD specific, I wanted to have one that was also very just a generic we die. Expert noob, exactly. That's me. The expert noob. Alright, there we go. Let's just zoom through this place. Wow, it is dark in here. But just like, there's lots of these light spots, but in between it is just extremely dark. Firstly, stick. Secondly, torch. There we go. So today was library visit day again, which was really nice. Unfortunately, one of the, like, I was talking about it last time. I don't think it's really, I mean, there is a series, but there's like a selection of books by the same author, and she does sort of similar themes, like fairy tales, but dark and with a twist. And there is like 1 or 2 sequel books to the one that I just finished, but those were not available. Or at least the next one. The next one was taken out by someone already. And all the other ones were either on loan or had been, or, like, are in one of the other library branches. And so I was like, I'm gonna have to reserve it and get it in the future. But it is what it is. I am still just very happy that I was able to go to the library today. I ended up picking up 4 books again. One that's just a standalone, and one is a sequel to a book that I just finished. Another is the 5th in a series and the last in the series. Wait, what was the 4th one that I got? No, I can't remember. But I definitely picked up 4. So it was probably also a standalone, now that I think about it. Oh yes it was, I remember what it is. Yeah, so I got 2 standalones this time. Which is probably good. It's probably nice to not be reading 3 to 4 different series at a time. Voice command AI not so good. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I mean, I knew what the AI meant. Right now. AI is not always so you know? Started reading the series about Aragon. I read the first 1 or 2 in the series when they first came out, which was probably like 20 or 25 years. And then there was like too much time in between when the next one was going to come out, so I ended up sort of getting out of the world. I think now that the series is finished, I would probably have a better time like jumping back in and just being able to read them all kind of back to back. But something that, like, I find it's difficult to get out of a series that's so, you know, that has such its own unique world. Like, it's okay to take a break for a while from a series where, you know, for the most part, things are like they are in the real world, and then there's just like one or two little differences or something that you have to remember. But when you've got lots of, you know, fantasy place names, lots of kingdoms and like structures, magic systems and stuff, I find that very hard to recall, so I was going to have to reread it, and I ended up just not, but I would like to go back to that at some point now that the series is complete. I remember really enjoying the first one. So I definitely would be interested in going back to it. I actually think my library has the series in English even. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. But yeah, like with shows and actually, you know, even in terms of shows, I try not to have huge gaps, which is why I usually don't watch shows unless they've already finished the series. I just kind of like knowing what's going on, and the longer I have to wait in between installments, the more likely it is that I'm gonna just kind of fall out of the universe, if that makes sense, and be like, what's going on? Who are these people? I used to read a lot more, like, magic fantasy type stuff growing up. I haven't been reading as much of that recently, but I'm also, like, working my way back into it, because that's on my list of things to read. I just have such a long list of things I'd like to read. This bloody bag is disgusting. Let's just eat a bunch of bear meat. This is not cooked yet, but we'll take it with us.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh my goodness, so much stuff. So much stuff. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. 65 kilos. We do not need 2.5 kilos almost of charcoal. Let's just actually drop all of it and then just pick up like 3, 4. We're still way encumbered. But we need to carry this stuff and just bring it back to civilization. Unless I do 2 runs. It is warm enough that we could do 2 runs. Let's drop all of these. And maybe these 2. This. We'll have to come back for some of these things. Happened to me with Game of Thrones, got tired of waiting for the next book to come out. Yeah, like, I'm interested in reading just at least the first one to see if it's the kind of, if it's a series that I would actually enjoy. But knowing that it's not complete yet, and knowing how long it can take before the next installment comes out, I'm just kind of like leery to start now, because sometimes if I'm really into a series, I will just like devour it all really quickly. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. But yeah, this year, I have been keeping track of the books that I read since last spring or last summer. And this year, I've noticed I've been reading like a really interesting mix of like just like some like thriller murder mystery type stuff. I've been reading then quite a lot of like dystopian fiction, which has always been a favorite of mine. And then I've been reading just like a lot of I don't really know how else to call it other than fiction, but just like, you know, it takes place in the real world and it's about just normal people and, you know, living their lives. So I guess it would just be regular fiction. It's not like, yeah, it's not like thriller or romance or anything like that. It's just, you know, just generic fiction. But it's also really cool to kind of like be cycling through these very different genres. Because I'm a huge fan of dystopian fiction, but I also know that if I just read that, it will get like too depressing. I've always thought that it's really interesting though, just seeing the ideas that people come up with for ways that society can be dystopian and also the hope that still exists within it. I don't know. I really enjoy that. What am I seeing ahead? I think that's just a visual thing. I think it's just something loading in and out. For a second there I thought it was a rabbit that just was like running around like crazy, but I think it's just part of like the rock. Okay, it's times like these I wish we had a travois. Yeah, I really wouldn't mind one right now. So slow. Oh my god. Hi. Hi, friend. Hi, Fuzzbutt. I missed him again. There we go. That's more like it. No, I don't want to harvest you. Although that was actually a pretty decently sized wolf. 5 kilos? Meanwhile, most of the wolves I tend to kill are like 3 kilos. Really gotta get out of the wind so we can actually move properly. I know part of it is because we're over encumbered. I understand that, but like, come on. The wind is not helping. At least we don't have to worry about the temperatures. That is one nice thing. Guess we're gonna end up putting this stuff in the trailer near the HRV entrance. It's the closest indoor location I can think of. It's probably the closest indoor location that there is. And I don't feel the need to drag it all the way to town. Oh, we need to stop and make a fire so I can pull more torches. I guess we'll do that now. That is a significantly better torch. hoping we can get Astrid's sleep schedule back on track soon, too. These are all so much better. Sky is sort of green, but I don't think that has to mean anything. I don't think we're gonna have an aurora tonight. Haven't held a book in years, can only seem to read ebooks now. I don't have an e-reader of sort. I mean, we do sort of have tablets. So I just haven't been doing a lot of e-reading. It's probably also because, like, the tablets we have are not designated e-readers, so it's not like they have that really nice e-ink display or whatever. I have to admit, those do look really nice. I've looked at them in the stores and I have considered buying one. But I just haven't really felt the need for me to get one anytime soon, just because, I mean, I'm not buying books at the moment. Now, the library does have an ebook reading, like, ebook loan system as well. But I probably should look into one, like, for when I go on trips or something, because it is obviously not the nicest thing to have to bring a stack of books with you somewhere. And it's also difficult sometimes to plan ahead and be like, okay, how many books am I realistically going to actually be reading on this trip? What can I leave behind? What one should I take? And then you have to base it more on, like, the length of the book rather than which one you want to read first. So it's definitely something that I probably should look into, at least for that. I was really lucky because one of the trips that we went to visit my parent-in-laws, my husband's parents, they have a large selection of books that I'm also interested in and have not gotten through yet. So I packed 2 books, and when I finished the first one, like, basically on the way there, I realized, okay, I'm gonna need to read other books so that I can have this book for my way home, and that's what I ended up doing. But it's still kind of tricky when you don't know, you know, how much time am I actually gonna have to read, and so it is nice to have something small and portable, and you can then decide if you're gonna download something that's, you know, only 50 pages or download something that's 500 pages. I'm all behind that walking stack of books. Yeah. That's always been me, carrying around a ginormous stack. In fact, part of the reason I got the library card was because I wanted to buy more books, but we don't have space for, like, more shelves, and our bookshelf is already packed. I'm just like, I really can't justify buying more books right now. So now I'm just working my way through the library instead. I wonder if there's a truck up here somewhere. I can't remember if there is. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. No, but I'm keeping track, and at this point I've read like 1.5 to 2 more books than there are weeks in the year. So I think it would be reasonable to expect that I could maybe read 55 books this year, if I keep up the pace. There's no truck here. There's more firewood. But honestly, I'm not, like, setting that as a specific goal. If I only read 40 books this year, that's okay too. The most important thing to me is that I'm reading books that interest me, and that I'm, you know, reading a variety of books, and that I just get the time to actually treat myself to books. Speaking of books, we have found a book. Anything in here? No. We could break down this metal shelf, though, at some point, because we need the scrap metal. So we can finish repairing as well. It's close to night. I wonder if what I can do is just like, let's drop some stuff off here. Let's also drop these. Let's drop that. This thing. And that's okay for now. Or we can drop this book. We don't need that. Alright, now we should be able to move relatively quickly back to the bridge, get the rest of the stuff, and lug it back. Yeah, I don't see a truck here. We might also need to have a coffee or something. We're just so tired. I mean, look at the way we're moving. Astrid's walking all silly-like. Oh yes, Astrid kills a wolf. You're right. I forgot to call that. Good call. Oh, hey. He heard and wants in on the action. And an arrow breaks. That's too bad. Okay, we've got some bunnies over there. There's actually quite a lot of bunnies in Mountain Town now that I think about it. You've got the bunny grove here, you have the bunny grove between the two rope climbs to Mystery Lake. You've got two groups of bunnies on the way up to the plane crash. You've got bunnies by that house in town. You've got bunnies over by the farm. You've got bunnies by the church. We haven't heated up teas yet. We haven't had any teas go cold yet. I mean, technically they are cold right now, but we haven't heated them up, so. I cannot believe how warm it is right now.
Oh, rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
Torch. Oh, I was wondering what that was up there, but that's one of the other wolves. For a second I thought it was like a rock that was in a really weird spot. Oh no, the wind blew out my torch. We're gonna count that as wind blowing out my fire. And torch chain fail. I'm very proud of myself, though. I haven't been carrying around more than 10 torches today. Only 8. Okay, so the plan is now we're gonna go get this stuff from the bridge. bring it back to this little cabin thingy, this little trailer. We're gonna sleep there. Then in the morning, we're going to check the truck by Paradise Farms, or Paradise Meadows. Then from there, if there's no battery, we'll go to the climbing area by Orca and check that truck. And if those are both empty, then I don't know. I don't know what we'll do.
Is that a book? I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book.
Welcome in, Laszlo. It's great to see you. How you doing today? Today's run has been going pretty well. We managed to kill a bear. I found a new, to me, cave in Milton. I found a prepper's cache in Milton and got the recipe for prepper's pie. Yeah, so things have been going well. Unfortunately, I have not found a battery yet. We've done a lot of looking. We've gone through many, many cars. Not a single battery yet. If there's no battery here, then you'll haul one from Broken Railroad. I have my own big one that you do now. Surprise! Yeah, I think we might have to haul one in from Broken Railroad if it's not there, because otherwise I don't know where we'd get it. Oh, and we found another hammer, so we went from not having any hammers to having 2 hammers. We're already here. We might as well grab some. I didn't want charcoal. I wanted the bear meat. Thank you. This is a surprise. I've spent months trying to get banned. Well, you've done a terrible job now, haven't you? Make a hot fire. I could maybe just take like a really quick nap because Astrid is so tired. And then we'll also warm up a little bit. Can't do anything right. I'm so late. Scrubby, welcome in. Well, better late than never. Welcome in. It's great to see you. And it's only been 2 hours. It's fine. I hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, today has been successful. Our bear kill was actually a one-shot. And on top of that, I spent the first half of stream so far not using any fire cheese. So I didn't use fire to kill the bear. I didn't use a torch when I was trying to avoid a wolf. These last 2 wolves I've had a torch, but just because it was already on me, I've been trying to save my matches. So I've been running around without a torch. Which normally is a very bad idea for me, but I'm still doing it. Wait, do I have all 10 guts on me? I do. I found it hard to believe that we had 10 guts on us just because of how quickly we're moving. So I find my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I'm sorry. But you're here now. Try to let that not completely ruin your day. Because you're here now. You did make it. I'm still on. And I probably will be for probably another hour-ish. An extremely pink sky. I don't know if that means anything. But it's pretty clear, so I wouldn't be surprised if we had another aurora. Yeah, I know. I know. Still, it's always good to have you. It's great to have everyone in chat just hanging out or lurking and I wonder if I should have mapped on the bridge. I probably should have, like, from the car. It's like 2 a.m. so it's Saturday for me. Okay, oh right, I forgot. Well then. At least your Friday's not ruined. Right? Nah, I kid. I could go get that maple there. But I don't want to. We're so tired. I wonder if this is considered Maglan's weather. I'm just curious. It is not. Okay.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
I didn't think so because the sun had gone down, but on the other hand it was so clear and it's like technically still registering as daytime. Can't stay too long until I gotta go to bed. I completely understand. 2 a.m. is way past my bedtime. Pink sky is a good indicator of aurora. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Although it seems to be getting kind of overcast, so hard to say. It's a tough call. The good news is we did kill 2 wolves over here. So if we kill a few more wolves between here and town, we shouldn't have to worry about them when we have our activated aurora. Of course, we might even not need to worry about them now that I think about it. This entire time I keep thinking, oh, I need to worry about them, but I could turn on the, you know, I could repair the tower and switch the signal on, and then head to HRV before night falls. And then we could just be, like, at HRV when we have the aurora. That actually makes way more sense. Of course, we might want to go into HRV and try and clear out the area a little bit first, but if we don't get the chance, then we don't. That makes so much more sense. I don't know why this entire time I kept thinking I had to do this in the Aurora. I really should have been focusing on being in HRV during an Aurora. Oh, excuse me. I camp the bunker and wait for the signal to start so I can open it. Oh. I have the hiccups. Great. Hopefully they're gonna be a short bout. That definitely makes sense, and it's definitely the most, like, comfortable way to go about it. We'll just have to see how well it goes for me to find the bunker in HRV. So what's going on this stream? We want auroras? Not right now. Right now, what we're trying to do is find a car battery so we can actually finish the transmitter in Mountain Town. And I also still need some scrap metal. I'm not worried about that though. The scrap metal should be no problem. But I have not had any luck finding a battery. That's actually why we headed out to the bridge earlier, because I was hoping that we would find one of them there, since there's so many, just so many different cars and trucks out there. But we had no luck, so we've got a couple of more places we can check here. That's the goal at the moment, anyway. No, this is one of the tales in the DLC. So we're still in our interloper survival story thing. But you don't know where it is, so you'll have to search unless, of course, someone tells you where to look. Exactly. But I figure as long as I'm in HRV... I mean, unless I clear out all of HRV first, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, wait, I gotta drink. I'm hoping that because it's in HRV, but the tower is in Mountain Town, I'm hoping it's relatively close to the transition area. I'm kind of just assuming that, like, they will try and plan it so that you could get from the tower to the bunker in one night reasonably. That's at least, like, my thought process. Battery in the map that has the cannery. Perhaps. But that's not very close. I think maybe... I mean, yeah, I think it might be a little bit further than going to Broken Railroad. But we'll see. We'll have to see. There might not be any batteries there either, for all I know. It looks like we might finally get her back on track. Shortest walk for battery will be to Broken Railroad and back. HRV and Bleak Inlet bunkers are both near the entrances. Okay, that's kind of what I was assuming, because you have to go from one region to the next. So I didn't think they'd put it, like, way on the opposite side, because then you'd have to wait for a random aurora. And if that's the case, I have 2 ideas as to where it could be. Theoretically. Okay, let me pick up the tools.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Let's make some arrows before we head out. And Loper, you can do whatever you want, to be honest. I'm glad you think so. There's been a spare battery in the maintenance yard every time I've gone looking for one.
God, I didn't
That's good to
right
know.
now.
Alright, let's have some more moldy bear meat. Moldy mare meat. There we go. And then I should make a note of the stuff that we have here. Trailer near HRV. 1 bear, 1 wolf, 1 deer, 14 guts, 1 birch. And theoretically, that should be all. Oh, 2 birch. Do I have anything larger that'll give me more? I can't break that down. Looks like I've only got these that'll give me 4. Okay. Tribe farmhouses and equipment. I'm hoping that we'll find it. Oh my god, it's already almost nighttime. Cool. I'm hoping that we'll find a battery in the truck near Paradise Meadows. I'll leave that. What is this? Oh, a ptarmigan nest. I didn't know that that was the symbol for it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've had that conversation before. Me saying that I didn't know that that's what the symbol looked like. Alright, so we're gonna go around the back of the church to get to the farmhouse and see if it's there. We are currently on 192 days survived, which is my personal record. So, once we get to 200 days, we'll be 2/5 of the way to my goal. Oh, that's part of the branch. I was wondering what this like line was over here, this blue line. Still waiting for the time capsule run. You know that meme from Titanic with the "It's been 84 years"? I think you might want to prepare that meme for when I actually do it. Just because it's gonna take so long for me to get through this first. And then, of course, we're gonna have to check out, like, the new tales in this run. Don't do that! Like, it's something I absolutely want to do. So I don't want it to come across as, like, I'm just buying time. But it's just, I have so many other things that I also have to do. Oh my god. Oh my god. That scared me. Hi. 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 Yes, I'm cheesing it. I don't care. I don't care if it's cheesy. Get back here, Mr. Wolf. That's why I hope you die. No! Rude. So rude. Only 3. But we did already get the other 1 or 2. Get back here! Oh my god. This torch is just running away. We did have that other 1 or 2. Wait, no, we had 2 wolves on the other side of the building. Alright. There we go. 3 wolves down. And 1 arrow broken. I mean, we are pretty stinky, I do understand. How much broth do we still have? Do we not have any broth? Apparently not. It's the rolling torch. I love the rolling torch. It always gets me. Yes, I am so glad we made more arrows. I'm actually hoping we might have birch here at the farmhouse, too. 1 birch. So we can make a few more. If I pick up a few cattails, we might actually be able to call that for bingo, too. On console, I would have died there. I briefly thought that I had made a huge mistake by not carrying a torch with me. But thankfully, we did have enough time. I'm so glad that these regular wolves can't gang up on you. And I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I can just check here. 15. So I need 1 more. And then we can call it for bingo. I'm not gonna grab these. I'm gonna grab like this one over here that's all by its lonesome. There we go. Okay, cattail. Goodness, we're so over encumbered and I'm almost out of water. What is wrong with me? We need to make more water. I guess we'll do that here. Okay, we have 48 sticks. That could be part of the problem. I don't want to call it a problem, but it's definitely a potential part of the problem. Okay, let's see. We need some water. And maybe we could cook some rancid bear meat. Who doesn't love a good rancid bear meat steak? So much cattail. Why such much? It's actually like for me, it's a lot, but for most people, 15 is like average because they weigh practically nothing, and their calorie to weight ratio is amazing. Oh, I also wanted to see, where do I have bunnies? Was that at Grandmother's? I have 2 birch at Grandmother's. Maybe I should go to Grandmother's first, get that stuff, and then go to the farm. That's actually probably the better idea.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, I can't make broth. I don't have enough ptarmigan meat. And I guess we will just cook this. I was holding on to it, but there's really no sense in doing that. Loot goblin, yes. That's the real reason. Yeah, it will have wolves. That's okay. Oh, the mouse hat. Excellent. Thank you for that. Let's grab him. There we go. Timer. 10 minutes. Actually, we should grab a few more torches. Sorry, so quiet. Cleaning hamster cage and changing bed sheets. Not a problem. I completely understand doing the lurk thing.
It's dusk.
And I appreciate everyone in chat, whether they're actively chatting or just lurking and listening. I appreciate it. Either way. I think that's probably going to be our best bet, is if we go to Grandmother's first. While we were here, I was going to map, actually. Oh, that gave us basically nothing. Oh well. Oh, we actually did make more arrows. There we go. That's a bingo event. Sitting here watching you carry the whole map's worth of loot on your back. Yeah, I'm definitely like the target audience for the sled, the travois, and I just don't do it. We've got bunnies over here. I haven't seen the birds in a while. We did come across one flock of birds by the bridge. So yeah, I was gonna head over to the farm originally, but I think it makes sense to go to Grandmother's first so that we can go grab the, we can use the bunny hide to repair our stuff, because I was asked earlier about repairing animal clothes. And then we can also grab the birch so that we can make even more arrows. Plus, there might actually be 1 or 2 cars along that road between Grandmother's and town and whatnot, and the farm. So it probably makes sense to do it that way. I can't believe how rare these batteries are. How are we doing on arrowheads? We have a few more. We have 3, so I can do one more batch of arrows, basically. We could actually consider forging a few more. Maybe we'll do that after we're done with the signal repairs here, because we're gonna have to then go to FM anyway, and there's a forge there. Did you check the car in front of Orca? I think I did, but I am pretty sure I did not check the truck at that climbing area behind Orca. Also, I may be mistaken. I may not have checked that already. This one is not checkable. That's right. So if there's nothing at the farmhouse or on the way to the farmhouse, then we'll obviously go and check there next. You know what happened the last time you ran out of arrowheads? It's so quiet. Also, why are we so heavy? What are we carrying that's so heavy? Hey, Stormy, welcome in. Good to see you. Do you prefer Stormy or Riley? I probably should have asked you that yesterday, but I didn't think to. But how's it going? I hope you're having a good Friday. Okay, we're slowly making our way. There is an acorn patch or two that I have not gotten at over here. And I think we need... Do we need 4? Yeah, because I just need 1 thing of ground acorns, and I'm pretty sure to make ground acorns... I need either 1 large portion or 4 individual ones, which is the same quantity. Oh, yeah. Well, welcome in. Yeah, sorry about the pre-roll. No, I was just asking if you prefer Stormy or Riley, or if you don't have a preference. Okay, so I missed 1 thing of acorns. That's not nearly enough. I don't know. I'm sure there are more around here. Can't wait to make Pepper's pie. I actually don't even know what Prepper's Pie does. What does it have for buffs? Max stamina, max carry weight, condition, and cabin fever. Oh my gosh, that's really, really good. I now see why it is such a prized recipe. Don't have a preference. My real name is Riley, but some people call me Stormy, whichever you prefer. Okay. Sounds good. Lots of oaks by the climbing area. You're right, and I don't think I've actually gotten the acorns from most of them. I think I've only picked up 1 or 2. Alright, Grey Mothers. Here we are again. Home sweet home. Lots of birds, but no wolf sounds. That's alright. I'm okay with that. Jacob, I wanted to stop in before my lunch break was over. I'll try to hop back in later. Alright, have a good lunch, and thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you. I hope you have a great Friday. Yeah. Alright, there we go. cooking pots galore. Wait, we have a carrot back here? And another cooking skillet? How did I not know about these things? I mean, I knew about the pot, don't get me wrong. I knew that that was there. I just didn't realize that there was also a skillet here. Guess I put this up here. Okay, let's see. Bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. I need at least this one. I'm gonna take one sapling, the other one I'm gonna leave behind. Rabbit pelt and guts. I don't think we need to fix the wolfskin coat yet. I don't know if it's too early for us to... Oh, hi, jerry can. Let's see. Can I repair this? 22 minutes. It's too dark. Okay. Well, that answers that question. Need the candy bar. Oh, actually, we've also found old world food. Did I call that earlier? I did not. Why do I have this in my inventory? This is not worth it. Let's just finish this off. Let's add this to our radial. Our inventory is so full. I'm gonna drop the book. Yes, I know I can drop the hammer, but I need to find a good place to drop the hammer. Alright, let's have something to drink and then get some sleep, I suppose. Actually, we're probably gonna be too awake for this whole night, aren't we? Well, I guess if we are, then we can use the whetstone on our tools and then we'll be all set to go. Bed. Let's just do 8 hours and see where that brings us. Seeing as how cold and dark this game is, the meat should last longer. It actually does last longer if, like, you leave it outside. It's more of a problem if you have it in your backpack, because then your body heat, I guess, makes it deteriorate faster. Or if you have it inside a house, it deteriorates faster. Let's see, we have another Aurora. Oh, cool. Maybe we can repair this now, then. Okay, we have repaired our animal clothes. We only have 3 cloth at this point, so we can't really repair much else. Here, I wanted to sharpen our tools. GG, Zert. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Oh, that was actually just a little random German. In that case, herzlichen Glückwunsch, congratulations. I was getting ready to go into like the whole 3 minutes. But it just hold some cold and just not go to insta-thaw and warm. You're right. It does definitely deteriorate way faster than it should. But, you know, they gotta balance it out somehow. They gotta make it hard for us somehow. It's not like it even matters when it's moldy and you've got cooking 5. maybe read a little. We could read a chapter. Oh, where did I put that book that we were reading? Here it is. Oh, I'm too thirsty to read. Who doesn't know that feeling? I'm too thirsty to read right now. I just want to finish reading this chapter so that we can actually leave the book behind. How are we doing on our skills there? Like 3.6 maybe? Oh, that was gunsmithing. Oh, we are now gunsmithing 3. Okay, cool. Reads at least one chapter. And finishes a book. Cool. Nice job, Astrid. I'm proud of you. Actually, I guess I'll bring these books downstairs to leave them with the others. And I'll also leave the jerry can downstairs. I'm sorry, officer, I didn't stop because I'm too tired to read. Could you imagine? Let's drop this and this. Let's refuel this completely. Drop this. Seriously though, why are we so encumbered? It can't, like, it's not just the double hammer issue. We've definitely got more problems than that. Yeah, that's another thing, cooking moldy meat. Yeah, exactly. You cook moldy meat and make it better. Oh, it sounds way too windy to do this. It's just everything adding up.
Come on, little fire.
That's funny, like, sometimes they're so particular about things being accurate and, like, come on. And making sense, and then you've got things like that. Okay, so we've checked that truck, and that car. That truck over there. I haven't checked this green car yet, I don't think. I think we've checked all the cars over there. There's also this red car. No, this green car, I don't think we're going to be able to check. It looks like the front is all dented. Yeah. Yeah, no chance. Okay. Oh, this is empty. Alright, come on, red car. We are now heading down this way towards the farm. This is also empty. This is also all dented and out of shape. I just don't understand, like, I would have expected more of them to be like that you just can't get to the batteries. But the number of cars that are there that I can open up and there's just nothing there to loot. I'm just shocked. Almost thinking this isn't even real life. I know. Can you believe it? They've been lying to us. This isn't actually what it looks like in Canada. It turns out that in Canada they actually have more pixels than this. One of my coworkers is actually currently on vacation in Canada. She has been wanting to go as long as I've known her, which is many, many years now. She has some family there, and just hasn't had a chance to get back in probably at least a decade now, probably longer. So she's finally there. I'm super excited for her, and I've been following along with her adventures, looking at all her pictures and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm so glad that she's finally made it back. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm also super jealous because I'm looking at the pictures, and she's visiting places that I've never been to before, but she's also visiting a couple of places that I have been to before, and I'm just looking at the pictures and going, man, I want to be back there. I don't think there are any cars in this barn. I think they're all on the other side, and by all I mean the one truck. The one truck to rule them all. Welcome back, Laszlo. Need Nog to play a specific sound or for you to get a new subscriber. Ooh. I probably should also remove the one with Nog because I know that he said he was taking a break from Twitch. Maybe if someone else plays that, we can count it. There's one tractor and one truck, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's it for vehicles. And obviously the tractor won't help us. Stupid tractor. I feel like I've seen 2 trucks here before, but I think that's on different difficulties. Scrubby. No. No. Don't do that. Don't lure the wolves. Everyone knows that's how that works. Come on, Astrid, you're almost there. Please, 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 please be there. Please. I don't want tape today to be a total bust.
Starting to feel numb.
I don't understand. I let my torch get ruined. I was so upset and confused that I let my torch get ruined. Throw a rock at it, it'll make you feel better. Just establishing dominance over the wolves. Okay, that's acceptable. Actually, it probably would make me feel better to throw a rock at it, but I have no more rocks. Unbelievable. Let's have this ruined dog food. And let's get rid of that can. Hypothermia risk.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Oh, I wanted to actually craft stuff here. There's a... Don't do that! Anonymous, thank you for the videos, though. I do appreciate it. Let's actually craft stuff up at the... You know, the climbing area. Gas station will have one, I guarantee. Put the whammy on them. Alright. Gas station it is. Don't know why I'm picking up more charcoal. I'm already over encumbered. I really don't need this right now. It's okay. We're fine. I really was expecting this to go a little more smoothly. I really thought, you know, we'd waltz down to the bridge, check a couple of cars, and then just have it, and we would have... I really thought we would have been, like, searching for the bunker by now. I don't even know if we'll get that far today. We might just be wandering. Crazy. Can I get up there? Or is this gonna be too steep? Walking around in this game is definitely not for the impatient gamer. No, it's not. I have to say this game has definitely been very good for my patience. I've had to practice a lot. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. It's given me plenty of time to practice being patient. Is that a cave over there? Or is this just a weird looking rock? It's just a weird looking rock. Okay. It could have been a cave that I didn't know about. I'm learning a lot about Mountain Town today, so anything is possible. Can lead the way still work at the moment? Walking expert. Yes, it can. I wouldn't be thrilled with it, but it can still work. We've had it happen twice so far in this run that someone has sent us to the other part of the map when I had plans somewhere else. It just means that we're going to take a huge detour. And essentially what I do with Lead the Way when I have plans like this is essentially we take a detour in the sense that we go all the way there and then turn back around and come back. I guess I should keep this out just to be safe. And there's some areas you just can't go. So not really. There's one region that I don't think it makes sense to go to until it's part of the Tales, and that's the Langston Mine area, the zone of contamination. Only because you really can only go into that region about once, from what I've heard, per run. And we're not ready to go there yet because we won't be able to, you know, complete the Tales otherwise. So that would be the only one that I'd say, no, I'm definitely not doing that. Everything else, technically, we could go. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, truck. Be the one. Nothing. Ha ha ha! This one. This one doesn't have the hood popped, so maybe I haven't checked this yet. So I can't imagine I would have closed it. Come on, Orca gas station car. No battery. Is there a car over near the bus crash? Check the shelves inside Orca just in case. Not sure if I've seen one inside or not. Okay. I don't think there's a car over by the bus crash. I'm just kind of peeking. don't see one from here, so I'm assuming there's not. I don't want to give up and say that this sucks yet. But I am sort of feeling like this sucks. Okay, okay. Car battery, car battery, car battery. Cardboard box. Stump remover. Crates. Food. Empty cooler. Empty fridges. Hey, a hacksaw. Don't know how I've missed that so many times. And a book. Small Arms Handbook. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Alright. So that seems like a no. I really don't want to go all the way to Broken Railroad for this. There are a couple of cars over at the dam, yeah. I was just rattling off locations and directions. I'm still new. Who needs to pull up online maps? You know what? There's still a lot of places that I don't know by name. And then there's a lot of places apparently that I just don't know. Like, we just happened to find a cave that I'd never seen before in this map after 1,000 hours of gameplay. But yeah, when you play long enough, you do start to figure out where things are, and especially if you do a lot of mapping, that helps. How does this whole map not have any abandoned snowmobiles? That's a great question. It really doesn't make sense. The good thing about going to Broken Railroad is that we could drop off a hammer along the train tracks in FM, and we could actually drop off a hammer at the forge in Broken Railroad as well. Of course, the big thing is trying to get out of here now with all of these with all of these extra kilos on us. It's a new spot for the hacksaw. I've never seen it there before. And I can't believe I've missed it in all the times that we've been here. We've been to Orca so many times this run. Thinking inside the dam. Inside the dam, I don't think so. Like, I don't think it's impossible for a battery to spawn there, but I haven't seen one, I don't think. Then again, I've missed this hacksaw and I've been here several times, so. Radio tower in FM has a battery, but then you still have to go to Broken Railroad to get a battery later. Yeah, what we could also do is do the FM tower first. Then get the battery and come back and do this one after. I can't believe there's not a single car battery in this entire map. Well, we can at least go get rid of the scrap metal. We can at least do that part. I think I'm at least going to get rid of the scrap metal. This looks like it could maybe be Maglin's weather. It is. Lucky us. I'm really trying not to use matches where I can. Because I was also expecting that we'd go to HRV today, but this is not happening, so...
Come on, little fire.
We're gonna have to make do with a lot of Maglin's fires. It's also possible that we missed a car or two in town, so we'll just have to keep an eye out. But at least if we get rid of the scrap metal here, that'll be one less thing we'll have to do, and then we'll only have to do the the battery part. It's funny, I really wasn't anticipating the tails to take me this much time. Milton Basin has a truck, not sure if the hood is bent or not. That's true. I have a feeling it's probably bent because it's like from the waterfall. But we're gonna have to go down that way anyway, so we might as well check. It's funny, I never think about car batteries. I think I've only ever had to use car batteries once before. And so I have no idea what the typical spawn rate is for them. The only other time I needed car batteries, I was crafting ammo, and they were just, you know, the first car I opened had a battery, and so I just kind of assumed they were in all of them. Enjoy the tales. I'm horrified at going to the contamination zone. I am too. I'm so scared. We haven't checked this car at all, so maybe this one will have something. Come on, car. Nothing. I'm also really scared of the contamination zone. I haven't seen any gameplay of it at all. I haven't watched anyone in the zone of contamination. But what I've read about it makes me terrified. This one is broken at the front, right? Yep, smashed up. So no luck there. That's already open. That's also open.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Well, since Signal Void drop batteries in Mountain Town have been rare, they used to be common. I wonder why. I think that's part of how they make it challenging, I suppose, is just by making it harder to find the batteries. So the underground cave zone, I got stuck there. Probably. So there are two areas that I know of that have, like, a lot of cave-like systems that people get lost in. There's Black Rock, and then the zone of contamination also is a mine that apparently has lots of, you know, places with poison gas, although there's also poison gas in Black Rock too, so
I'd eat
could be
snow
either
if
of
the
those.
hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Well, zone of contamination, and if you die from poisoning because you turn into Aurora Astrid. Oh, we gotta eat. Gotta eat. Gotta eat. Cat. Yeah, okay, the zone of contamination is a region in the Far Territories. So it's like if you're heading out through Broken Railroad and you're heading towards the airfield, there's a part where you can turn and go to the zone of contamination instead. But from my understanding, there are areas there that function kind of like that coal mine gas area in Blackrock. But there's also poison gases there, and they're really common, and that it also deteriorates your clothing, and it sounds like a whole lot of not fun, and I'm very much not looking forward to going. But, you know, it's part of the tales, so I guess we gotta do it. Just get so lost and die of hunger. The worst part is in some, at least in Blackrock, I remember there's this spot where you have to like, there's like a timer essentially, and you have to get there and back, or you have to find pockets of clean air. I remember watching someone go through it the first time, and we tried to warn them like, no, you need to drop all your equipment so that you have maximum sprint, because it's like very closely timed. You need to know where you're going. And they're like, it'll be fine, I'm sure. And then they lost this like really long run because of it. But that's just how it goes. Repair metal parts. At least the animations for this thing don't seem to be messed up. You know, like it was up on Signal Hill. I'm amazed that we were able to do this with just some scrap metal. Ah, yes. Okay, fine. Have the tomato soup. Oh man, why add it? I don't know. Just to make things harder. To make people frustrated. Found so much fun loot there, but definitely, I found fun loot there, but definitely not as fun. I'm still too scared to do the mine. Wow. I love getting the Polaroids.
God, I could eat a horse.
Yeah, like, I'm really interested to see the new gear that's supposed to spawn around the mine. Like, there's, the mining gear that's supposed to hold up better against the noxious gases and stuff. But I'm not excited to actually be in the zone of contamination. And I've heard that, like, I know that the wolves are a little bit different. You can't eat them. You know, there's, like, no chance for food there. And they're more annoying. And I've heard that, like, it just gets harder and harder to stay there as time goes on. Oh, another streamer wellness level 2. All right. Sounds good. We will take a quick break. Let's see. Let's do Plinko this time. If you get the gas mask, it's not too bad. I'm hoping that we find one, but I don't know how likely it is to find a gas mask or gas cartridges in Loper. I don't know. All right, I'll be right back. I'll make it a shorter than usual break, too. Because I'll probably be wrapping up within the next hour. So, yeah. See you in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back, and yeah, GG Laszlo. Must have less lag than I do. I saw your message before I even saw the drop start. I've had that happen to me before. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to try and go after a bunny or two. For some foods. Let's use the torch. We'll just throw some sticks on.
Come on, little fire.
I'm starting to get ready for dinner. I don't know what we're gonna have tonight. One option is making cheeseburgers with some asparagus. We were talking about asparagus. We were talking about underrated foods in Discord the other day. And someone mentioned asparagus, and then I saw that asparagus was on sale, so I got some. That's one option. Then obviously there's always the option of, like, pizza. Or some kind of pasta dish, maybe. Aha! I'm so sorry, thank you for your sacrifice. Okay, so that wasn't far enough for the achievement, I guess, because I didn't get a pop-up or anything. Was it just me, or is that animation faster than it used to be? It's been a really long time since I've actually stoned a bunny. So I could just be mistaken. I could be misremembering. Alright, I guess we'll do it like this then. I need some water. This is what we're doing. 5 minutes until boiled, okay. So we need to prepare our acorns so that we can do the ground acorns. So let's see.
I could eat anything.
Ooh, that's close. That's real close. I don't like that. Oh, that's actually also a bingo event. Hunger in the Red. So you got injured by an animal at the start of stream? I missed the first hour. No, we didn't. We injured an animal in the first hour of stream. Okay, one more path to bingo. You must make a terrible decision. Let me think. Have we made any terrible decisions yet? Or is there anything that we could argue was a terrible decision? It doesn't have to actually be a terrible decision, but... Okay, so I have to... cook the prepared acorns. And then I can turn them into acorn grounds. In that case, get attacked by an animal? I'd rather not. Acorn bannock. But I want to make this prepper's pie. Streaming, that's the worst lifestyle choice possible. Yes, I got on and streamed today. We are a good cook. Look at that. It looks delicious. This Astrid can actually make pie. You know, our other Astrid, she couldn't do anything. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Should I bother harvesting the rest of this bunny? I suppose I could. We've got the time. Seriously, I'm glad you stream. Thanks. Honestly, I'm really glad that I stream too. It's a lot of fun. When I first started, I wasn't really sure if it was going to be something I'd enjoy or not. But I found out relatively quickly that it is something I like doing. And one thing that I like about streaming is obviously having this awesome community. I've met a lot of really cool people doing this, and I also feel like my gaming is improving. I know it doesn't always look like that, but sometimes I'm pretty sure that's the case. You know, it's also nice just like knowing that this is a hobby that I share with a lot of other people, that there's a lot of people who are really into this game too. It's cool to talk about it on a regular basis. And it's also nice to actually find the time and space to game regularly and to like talk about choices in gaming or updates in gaming and that sort of thing on a regular basis with people who are also really into it. Oh, we can repair our pants if we want to. Cave near tower. I'm gonna take one of the guts probably. And I think I'm gonna take the deer. So we'll do that. Surviving way too long for my taste, please die. No. Alright, let's do this and let's maybe grab...
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Excuse me, what? Was that raw meat that I just ate? I think so. I can't even... Food poisoning is not a bingo event. I think it was raw. I really do. I realized it after the fact. Alright, okay. There we go. That's a terrible decision. There you go. Not reading. Not reading is a terrible decision. Yeah, this is all raw. Awesome. Well, there you go, Leslie. I got you a terrible decision. It was totally on purpose. This was all just a show so that Laszlo could get bingo. I'm kidding. GG. GG, that's really cool.
Come on,
glad.
Loper.
Seriously, what is wrong with me?
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
It's like you're camping here now. I guess so. At least it was not bear or wolf. Yes. I'm so glad that we don't have to deal with parasites. That would have been really, really awful. Look at our absolutely terrible health bar now. See, I don't usually leave raw meat around. I usually cook anything that I've left around. But, you know, it's how it goes sometimes. I took the meds. We're good. Just gotta sleep.
Feels like night is coming.
Go. Watching your health bar and energy levels plummet like that is the best. And let's make some water.
I need to find a place to rest.
You're right next to where you're going to be resting today, Astrid. I'm sorry. Oh, I wonder if I left it raw because part of me was thinking, oh, it's fine, we're just gonna make, you know, we're gonna make another stew. That was probably what I was thinking. I was gonna make more stew. Need a blizzard and for you to say a naughty word. Have we not had a blizzard today? I don't think we have. We've had a lot of really good weather today. Gourmet flatbread. My favorite. So we need 3 more mushrooms. And more ground acorns. It's very dark tonight.
My stomach. It hurts. God, it hurts.
I know, Astrid, I know it hurts. I actually probably shouldn't. I think what I'm gonna do is just sleep for like 2 hours, then we'll pull torches, and then we'll move to the back of the cave where we won't need a fire going the whole time. It's one of those streams where you might magically get no blizzards again. This Astrid is truly magic. It's true, it very well could happen. We still have an hour on this, okay. Still have over an hour, then let's sleep another hour. Just reading the IT news, turns out the UK...
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Telcos have a lot of obsolete copper wire in their networks, with copper prices rising and pulling old wire and replacing it and recycling it would be worth 7 billion. Oh my god. I think we should be warm enough in the back of the cave without a fire, so I'm just gonna pull some torches and then we'll go see. And if it's not, we'll have a torch so we can just start a fire back here if we need to, but I don't think we'll have to. Yeah, it feels like 17 degrees plus nearly 5 degrees of warmth bonus. 14 now without the torch. Yeah. Let's do 7 hours of sleep from here. We have healed from our food poisoning! The sky, like, the weather seems very weird. Why is it so foggy?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Huzzah! I'm so happy that we no longer have food poisoning. But I have to admit, I'm surprised at how quickly she heals from it. I've thankfully never had food poisoning, but I have witnessed a couple of cases of food poisoning, and most of the time I know people who are like the major symptoms are gone relatively quickly, but they just get really tired for like the next 2 to 3 days as their body tries to sort things back out. Okay, so now the question is, are we gonna head to Broken Railroad next? I'm trying to think which of the towers is it in FM. There are a couple of different options. I think there are either 2 or 3 in the region. I have a feeling it's on this side of the map, if that makes sense. Like near Hat Creek. I'm thinking it's that side. Ah, taking the cooked meat. Smart move. Yes. I can't believe I left raw meat there and just like ate 2 pieces and was like, oh, what's going on? Why is Astrid miserable? I seriously can't believe there are no batteries in this region. It's not the bacteria in the food that make you sick per se, it's the toxins they leave in the food. The microbes can't live in the human body. Yeah, I'm just surprised at how quickly Astrid's exhaustion heals. Like, I almost would expect the exhaustion part of it to just leave for like stick around for at least a full day.
Sure getting cold.
Whatever, I'm not complaining. I'm very glad that that's not the case. It's the one by the Bleak Inlet entrance. That makes sense, but I don't know how to get to that one. So it's not the one behind Spence's, right? 'Cause that one's broken. I'm trying to remember. I know I've been there for the story mode. I'm just gonna duck inside to one real quick while I think about this. So how do I get up to it? I had food poisoning once. It was many years ago when I was still living with my parents. It was New Year's Eve. My mom made chili con carne, and it was all fine in the evening. But later that evening, past midnight, the food had been standing on the stove for several hours already. I decided to take another bowl of chili. Well, that didn't end well. Entire day in the bathroom was literally sleeping in there. I am not surprised at all. It's it's really rough. I'm so thankful I've never experienced it, but like I said, I know a couple of people who have had it, and it's just like it's just not good. And they were both completely wiped for about a day or two afterwards, and were like not eating normally for about a week. You can cheese it and look at a map. I won't tell. Okay. I don't think I'm going to cheese it. I think we'll just figure it out. I know, like, I'm comfortable in FM, so that's okay with me. Did I pick up the deer stuff? I think I did. So we could fix... Let's fix the deerskin pants. Then by the time we're done with that, we'll be warm. That's better. Ooh, let's also grab some cloth and fix these other things. Our long underwear. It felt horrible. I bet. Food poisoning is one of those things that, I mean, even having never had it, I would never wish that on anyone. Really hoping to get to 29 degrees warmth bonus right now, in case you're wondering why I'm, like, repairing everything. Pretty sure we're close. Still no luck, though. 85%. We should grab a bunny and fix that, too. I thought we had more bunnies. Here we go. Let's grab one of these. Nom 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 nom. You should be able to see it if the weather cooperates. Okay. And I think, like I said, I remember at least... The problem is I remember where the other two are. I just don't remember that particular signal. Haha! 29% warmth bonus. It's like, go figure. There are so many, and there are 3 in total, and I happen to remember 2 of the 3. Okay, we've got some cloth. Where is the jerry can? There it is.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I know it's too heavy. I just need you to read through this. What am I having for dinner? I don't know yet. I kind of think it's probably going to be the burgers. Cheeseburgers and asparagus with maybe like some curly fries or something. I really think that's going to be dinner. We're going to need to make a new bow at some point. We're going to have to start thinking about that. Haven't had a good burger in months. I have to admit, we've been eating a lot of burgers, but not like fully stacked burgers, you know? We've been making like a lot of just burger patties with cheese and then like just sauces and that's it. We haven't had a good stacked burger in a really long time. I'm gonna leave the Mackinac, I think. I'm gonna leave the Mackinac jacket. Could theoretically leave behind some other stuff too, but I don't know. Our garbages are out in front for pickup. Looked outside, and a bear is going through the neighbors across the street. They did a party this weekend. Must be something good in there. Oh my goodness. Are they, is it a black bear or a brown bear? That's so cool, though. I haven't seen many bears, you know, out in the wild in real life. Oh, this looks like we've got Maglin's weather. Let's just take advantage of that while we can. Pick any 3 to make a great burger. Lettuce, tomato, onion, relish, ketchup, mustard, mayo. Only 3? I would pick all of them. And also, but I would probably sub out the relish for pickles. Black bears. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I just wanted to check. Oh man, I want all of them. I want all of that on it. One of my favorite burgers is actually like, I love to do mayo, barbecue sauce, lettuce, tomato, pickles, pickled jalapenos, and cheddar cheese. And onions. Oh, that's such a good combo. The pickled jalapenos and barbecue sauce is just like one of my favorites. I also really like having avocado on my burger. Especially if it's guacamole form. Guacamole and pickled jalapenos on a burger are also just like really good. One hibernating under a friend's deck 2 years ago. Oh my gosh. That must have been quite a shock. Be like, alright, be very, very quiet. You don't want to disturb the bear. He's sleeping. That's the thing, burgers always have so much stuff on them. It's great to have a simple one too. That's true. Like I said, a lot of the times, recently, we've just been making like burger patties with cheese, and then we'll add on like just ketchup and mustard, or just like barbecue sauce and jalapenos or something, and then no bun, no veggies, just leave it at that. And I do really like that as well. And then I think my those would probably be my like top favorites, would be jalapeno and barbecue sauce, or just ketchup and mustard. Super simple. Love burgers. You just described the burger I get. Honestly, I think it's hard to like make a burger combo that's not good. It's definitely easy to make burgers that are not good, you know, but it's hard to make a combination that's not good. Why am I picking up sticks? I don't have the room for sticks. Or am I gonna goat this? Oh, there he is. Hi. Right in the nose. I don't know why I went around that tree. My favorite Southwest dishes is the cheeseburger smothered in Mexican green chili. It's a knife and fork dish, but damn is it good. That does sound really good. Alright, seriously, I'm not getting hungry. It's a problem. We should probably put this down. Because we could definitely use a cured sapling in the future. Ooh. Silly. You're all making me hungry. I'm getting really hungry. I have to watch out or else you're gonna start hearing my stomach rumble. My mic is like right here, so if my stomach starts to growl, you probably will hear it. That was Astrid's, that wasn't me. I am hungry, so I'm thinking about lunch. Got any plans for lunch yet? Or are you still considering the options? I think we should craft some more arrows before we go. So we could maybe try and hunt the moose. I don't know. Got a little bit of time, so we can maybe do that. It's funny, today feels like this stream was both wildly successful and a complete failure. I didn't do what I wanted to do, but it was still a very successful stream. I wish I could get a green chili burger, but they don't exist in Chicago. That's such a bummer. I don't think anything even remotely close to that exists here either. I would have to make it myself. There we go. Farmhouse, many books. We already picked up the many books. One maple. There we go. Oh, insulated flask and some old world food I should also mention. Cool. We also have these trail boots should we need the leather for anything. Yeah, these ruined oats. They ruined my day. I guess I am gonna make some more arrows. There's this one Mexican restaurant in the town where one of my good friends lives in the US. And every time we're over there, or the last few times we've been over there, we meet up with her for lunch there. And I'm not gonna lie, I could really go for one of their burritos right now. Is there a reason I'm starting a fire? What is the temperature? -1. I suppose it probably makes sense to have a fire going then. Darn it, now I'm thinking about burritos. Could maybe make burritos, actually.
Come on, little fire.
Got beans and cheese and rice and beef. Maybe. I'd have to go out and get the wraps for it. Oh well, I gotta stop thinking about it. And tomorrow, as I mentioned on stream yesterday, a friend of ours has been wanting to make jambalaya, so she's invited us over to her place. So I'm looking forward to trying that because I've never actually had jambalaya before. And I'm gonna be making some cornbread to bring with. I'm bringing the cornbread. My husband's bringing the dessert.
It's getting dark out here.
And I'm really excited because I haven't had cornbread in so long. And it's definitely one of my favorites. Love cornbread. I love corn muffins too. Goodness. Okay, we've got 30 minutes. This takes 45, so let's just throw another stick on. 2 sticks on. And make another arrow. Yeah, cornbread with chili is so good. What is that? Oh, it's just it was a weird, like, perspective of the cardboard box over there. Okay, these we've already emptied out. Yes, these as well. Yes. I guess we're just gonna sleep here and save here. And I suppose on Sunday we'll have to continue our hunt for batteries and bunkers, because we didn't really do either of those things today. But as I said, maybe what we'll do is actually look at doing the one in FM first, and then going to Broken Railroad to get the battery, and then coming back up here. I'm just gonna have to make so many stupid decisions regarding what I'm going to take and what I'm going to leave behind, because we're so over encumbered, and yet I also want to bring both hammers so that we can leave one at each forge. So that'll be future me's problem. Need to run to the store and get food. Too hungry now. If I don't make it back before you're done, have a great night. All right, Laszlo, I hope you have a good run to the grocery store and delicious lunch, whatever you end up getting. Okay, we're just going to put this out. I'm going to break down a couple of torches and then we'll get some sleep. I can't remember how many of the wires, and I think we need 3 fuses, so we'd still need 1 more, and I think we need 5 cable wires. Could be wrong about that though. It's definitely too late, so we'll just have something to eat, something to drink, and then we will sleep to save. And then next time, I'm so sure that we'll make actual progress. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Another aurora! So no blizzard, but 3 auroras? Where was this yesterday? Seriously. Yeah, we've already had 2. I figured I'd called both of them already. Seriously. When I needed auroras, I didn't get auroras. We're all rested up. We're so close to the 200-day mark, too. We're gonna hit that next time, I think. And we're at 194. It could be close. It depends on how the day actually pans out. But we'll leave it at that for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And a lot of fun as always. Let's see if we've got someone that we can go raid. Let's see who's on my list. We have a lot of people on, actually. I'm gonna quickly see who who has been on for how long, just so that I can kind of decide based on that. Okay. So, let's go raid Big Fish. He just started like 20 minutes ago. So, let's go see what he's up to, and yeah. If you can stick around, that'd be cool. If not, that's fine. This is, by the way, for those of you who don't know, Big Fish has created a Twitch integration tool for The Long Dark, and he's currently doing a lot of like testing streams. So that's what this is. A lot of the times it's like trying to mess with his character or with his run, and he's kind of fine-tuning and balancing out the integration. I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna give it a try at some point in the future for some sort of chaos run. So I'm definitely excited about seeing what sort of progress he's made, what sort of things he's working on right now. Yeah. All right, have a good one, everyone, and yeah, I'll be back on Sunday, so have a great weekend, and until then, bye for now.